The screen is a window, but a window shattered. We don't just watch the image, we analyze the fragments. We are fragmented lens. There's a fundamental paradox in the act of warning you about spoilers. Are they even spoilers if they're part of a grander, fragmented narrative that exists outside of a linear timeline? The very concept of spoiling something implies a singular, objective truth to be revealed, and that's just so modern. Consider this a deconstruction of the narrative. The content you are about to consume simultaneously exists before, during, and after the original. We are merely offering a meta-commentary on a simulacrum of an event. Proceed at your own peril, or with the playful awareness that you may already know everything and nothing at all. Here's the rundown from a deconstructive perspective. The episode is a pastiche of classic Trek and other sci-fi survival stories. It rehashes the two enemies stranded on a desolate planet must learn to cooperate trope, famously done in the TOS episode Arena and the TNG episode The Enemy. It's a blatant act of intertextuality, not just referencing these past stories, but overtly building upon them. The post-modernist perspective highlights how the show isn't telling a new story, but rather remixing existing narratives. The episode Terrarium is a commentary on the idea of the monster. The Gorn, previously established as feral, inhuman creatures, are given a more nuanced portrayal. This humanization is then brutally subverted when La'an, a character with her own trauma, shoots the Gorn on sight. The episode deconstructs the traditional heroic narrative by showing that even the good guys can be blinded by prejudice and act on fear, with tragic and unredeemable consequences. The moral certainty of the Federation is challenged, not by an external threat, but by the internal failings of its own crew. The final reveal that the entire ordeal was an experiment by the Metrons, a direct callback to the Arena episode, serves as a meta-narrative twist. The audience is told that the entire emotional journey of the episode was a constructed reality, a staged performance for a superior, observing entity. This doesn't just tie the episode to a past story, it fundamentally questions the meaning of the events we just witnessed. Was Ortegas's bond with the Gorn real? Or was it just a predictable outcome of the Metron's carefully designed test? It turns the show from a dramatic narrative into a kind of terrarium, where the characters are just specimens in a cosmic science experiment. The episode doesn't offer a clean, satisfying ending, but instead a tragic, unresolved, and self-referential conclusion that leaves the viewer questioning the very nature of the story itself. If you feel so compelled, you may engage with the signifiers of affirmation below. Like and subscribe. Your compliance is noted and appreciated by the great digital machine. The screen goes black, but the image remains. Until our next episode, don't just watch the picture. Examine the frame.